Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. Once again, my name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Gone Home! Last time we walked through the house, and today we're going to walk through the house! That's pretty much what this game consists of. Not that it's not interesting, of course. Alright, so, in the spirit of what we've been doing, I'm actually going to leave the light off. I want to walk in and see what it looks like in the dark. Ah, so we have a pirate here. Alright, let's turn on the light. Alright, let's take a look. We have a cassette player. For those of you kids who are too young to know, this is what music used to be on. And then before that, never mind. So we've got a 3-ring binder. Anything in it? We've got some really thick paper. Or are those dividers? No idea. Let's put it back. Anything in the drawer? Oh, a cassette. The Bratmobile. Okay, so this is the cassette that goes with the case that we found. And we can insert it. Ah. Awesome. All right. Enough of that for now. Let's say it was kind of like some sort of surfer punk. It was interesting to say the least. All right, let's close. And, you know, I apologize if that happens to, for whatever reason. I get really paranoid around music because I'm like, it's gonna get copyright claimed. Dunk dunk! Alright, let's take a look. What else do we have here? There's a clipping. Another 3-ring binder. Let's read the clipping. Alright, Sam! I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. Mrs. Blah blah. Summer pre-college program for young scholars, 1995 session. All right, Reed College, one of the nation's most lauded private liberal arts and sciences universities, is proud to announce its 14th annual summer program for young scholars. This program invites students of grade 10 and 11 to attend lectures, workshops, and discussions covering a wide variety of intellectual pursuits. By focusing on small group sessions and close faculty-student interactions, the program encourages young minds to thoroughly explore areas of growth and enrichment as they approach the threshold of higher education. Man, I don't even think any of this stuff is really relevant. I think this is mostly flavor text, and all I should be reading is what's highlighted, but I don't care, I'm reading the whole thing. The program is divided into distinct tracks by the subject matter, but students are encouraged to select sessions from secondary tracks along with that to which they are admitted. On-campus housing and meals are provided as part of the program's tuition. Scholarships for the summer program are available based upon merit and need, judged by each student's submitted portfolio and financial documentation. Oh, why not? My arm's already going as it is. The summer program's tracks are Anthropology, Art and Art History, Classics, English Creative Writing, History, Humanities, Mathematics, Philosophy, Religion, Sociology, and Theater! Alright. Beyond the benefits of the program itself, 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed if they decide to attend the university full-time as undergraduates and are accepted by Reed's admissions board. Educators at students' schools have been provided with documentation outlining the specific requirements for each track and processes for submitting portfolios and applications. Students accepted to the program will be notified at the beginning of calendar year 1995. Explore and learn! Alright. And then we have this nice little picture here. It's like, yay, we're walking along the path in the woods because it has something to do with creative writing. I guess it was inspiration. Oh, stickers! I remember when we used to put stickers on our things to customize it, make it feel more personal there. That's cool. Fair. Yeah, that's 90s. Is there something written on the chair? Yeah, there is. Bratmobile. Okay, so whoever's room this is, I'm going to assume this is our sister's, really likes Bratmobile. And there's a paper underneath. Let's read the note. Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sewing each other pages on their beepers. Sending each other pages on their beepers. That makes a lot more sense. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. I like the little alien. Nice touch. Your drawing of cats was so good that I added a background to make it even better. Okay. Maybe I should just stick to writing, though. Haha, I like it. How did you know they were about to be abducted by aliens? I'm looking at Mr. Fish right now. I feel like he would probably have lots of cats. Also, like, his secret shame is he watches 90210 religiously. I'll ask him about it after class. He said he doesn't have cats, and also that he's never watched 90210, but I could see in his eyes he was lying. Alright. Cute. Cute. Okay, we'll put that back. Oh, I can't put it back. Alright, let's crawl along the floor. Over to this note. Oh, codes. Chun-Li moves. Fireball. Hold. Punch. Lightning kick. Kick. Alright. I don't need to read all those. If you want to play Street Fighter, grab the cartridge. Adventurous. The cat returns. Somehow I feel like that was not licensed by Nintendo. Okay, TV, you're driving me nuts with your buzzing. Yeah. Alright, let's see, what else we have? Oh, will that work? Scrutinize. Holy crap, it works! It's a shark! Okay, guys, these are like one of these, what do you call those? They're like magic eye things. You used to get books of these, and they're like these really weird patterns, and if you let your eyes unfocus in a certain way, the pattern pops out at you, and you can see what it is. And I wish I could show this on the screen, but it's gonna just have to be a skill you develop. So that one there was a shark. That's kind of cool. Let's look at this one. That's a heart. There's a great big heart in the middle. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to try it. It works amazingly. It's kind of cool. Well, I suppose it. You know, they were on pages before. What's interesting is the design itself. That's really neat. It's like an optical illusion. It tricks your eyes into forming a design. Alright, another cartridge. Super Spitfire! CMP Interactive. I like the art they put on the Super Nintendo cartridges. Journey of Crystal. I like it. I like that they went ahead and they put the design on of the cartridges. That's really cool. Let's stop at the locker. All right, what do we have? We have let's see. What a party. I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. How many fingers am I holding up? You'd better not have been reading my secret diary again. Here you go, Mitten. Have some pâté. Gross. Wow. Enter combination? Looks like we're gonna have to scrounge around the house to find the combination to the locker. That's kind of cool, though. They got a locker in, she's got a locker in her room. I had a locker. I want to believe. Can I pull the pins out? No. I want to believe, too. I want to believe, too. Green slip. Name Samantha Greenbrier. Year 11. Teacher Fletcher. Period 5. Subject Shop 1. Assignment Metalworking Engraving. Grade C-. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait. Reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in work. Okay, so she worked on something in Metal Shop, and she didn't get a very good grade for it. What's this? Grab Stelly. Cute, it's a stuffed Stegosaurus. And they put a tag on it. Ah, Steggy. Cute. Anything under the pillow? No. Examine the magazine. Kurt Cobain. Ah, yes. I remember this. Well, not this specific thing, but I remember Kurt Cobain. Let's turn this lamp on. Yarr. What's in the drawer? Groove. Exclusive. AIDS in Africa. Soul Asylum Live. Eddie Vedder, Weezer, Max and Martin wanted for the murder of Straight Edge. Alright. Average. Oh, a brochure and a fork. I like that they've added little things like that. They've taken the teenager's room and they've made it messy. That's, you know, that's how my room was. Read the brochure. The Brother 150. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done? Okay, so here's some information. So her and her dad, Sam and her dad, and your dad as well, or my dad, or whatever, the dad in the game, are building a motorcycle. Here's the exciting new Brother 150, a bike with speed, style, and impressive. Get up and go. The Brother 150's reliable 4-stroke engine provides speeds that will surprise you. A 2.5-gallon tank provides the ability to ride for longer distances. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Socks on the floor. Stuff scattered all over the desk, the table. Pacific Institute for Art Exhibition. Milliers. Something. Read crumpled note. Oh. Student name Yolanda DeSoto. Yolanda. Okay, I'm guessing Lonnie is short for Yolanda. I'm guessing. Let's think. Yeah, right down at the bottom. Student signature, Lonnie. Go me! I'm a genius! Let's see. Disciplinary referral. Okay, Mr. Benchley observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front. A large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh my goodness! The little hellion! Miss DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Action taken by faculty. Miss DeSoto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change it to a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended for the rest of the day. I would have taken the suspension. No, I wouldn't have. I would have probably just worn the shirt inside out and cried. Miss DeSoto chose suspension. Her father was called, but there was no answer and no answering machine. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking Sam. I'm like, we have an answering machine. But, right. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father, and there's no signature. Interesting. And still, so far, there's nothing to indicate the combination lock. Wait. Maybe that's not entirely true. Let me see the crumpled up paper again. Any 4-digit number? No. Alright, so we can either check in here. No, that's the hallway. We're gonna check over here then. Let's see. May 7th. Takelma Fairgrounds. Sonic Boom. I recognize Offspring. Alright, let's see here. Pull the string. What have we got in here? Board game. Got your number. Are you gonna dance with anyone? Who's got a crush on you? Oh. Trying to turn this thing upside down. No! Darn it! This is not intuitive! Okay, I'm just rotate. There we go. So dreamy. Get your friends together. It's time to find out who has a big crush. Is it Matt from science class? Or Daryl from track? You'll never know unless you've got his number. Felt dirty's doing that. All right, let's see. Would you introduce me to a friend? Do you like sports? Are you busy Friday? All right, that looks like a game I would have probably never played because I'm a guy and I like guy things. Who am I kidding? I was a nerd. I was probably reading Hardy Boys and Tolkien and... Anyways. C.S. Lewis. Okay. The King's Labyrinth. Chapter 2. Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moss that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance from further into the labyrinth. A moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap, spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over, the blue orb topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony figures danced on the walls like ghouls. Do ghouls typically dance on walls? Or dance? As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and then critical strike! And lead him on a merry chase." Okay, that's a little more boring, I guess. She held up the silk line, all traced by this invincible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his... Wait, no! The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate's scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Ran. First mate died! Unfortunate. Interesting read. What do we have over here? There's a collar. Mitten. 1888 Dry Creek Road. Do we have a cat? I don't remember us having a cat. Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. This screams Lisa Frank to me. Ooh. Holy Bible. All right. I think we're done examining the closet. I don't think we found a combination, did we? Huh. So there's no combination in the room, unless it's... Ben-Hur, Frankenstein. Oh, the War of the Worlds. Okay, so you got a lot of classic books here. I heard tapping. That made me jump a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. I just heard like a tap, 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 tap. I don't know, 9... Okay, let's try something. 19... Let's try 1965. Alright, 1994. 1995, no. I'm thinking like Mist. Like any number. Okay, we got 1967. Kurt Cobain here. 19... No. Alright, we're gonna have to look around a little bit more to find that. Wait! Wait, mittens! Mittens. 1885? No numbers up there. Alright. I guess we'll have to, well, we'll continue exploring the house and maybe we'll come across a number later that'll be relevant. Hairbrush. Tissue box. Soft face. Dr. Jitters. No. Alright, so I guess we're walking out here. Alright, well, let's see, one more note. We will read this note. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? Wait, we found the ticket. Let's see, it came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it. Neither did my friends. Well, not in 95, but when they watched it. So either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? Yeah, there's some scenes in there, yeah, that are pretty graphic, yeah. According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, some... Did you hear that? That was like either a bed squeaking or like floorboards creaking. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. The Royale with cheese. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. I'll write to you then. Barf! I swear I heard something. And then to punctuate the point, there's lightning. All right, guys. Well, you know what? I need something to drink. My throat's getting sore from all this reading, and flamboyant presentation. Yeah. Anyways, so we made it through one room. Yeah, in what, half an hour or so? Oh, I think my sound probably peaked out there. Sorry. But anyways. Next time we're going to continue exploring the house, and until then, though, I'd like to, thank you all so much for joining me in this dark, spooky house, and until next time, game on!